Very well.
Alright, well, we're back. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but this is video number 54 of the Icewind Let's Play. Let's kill people. You need a lot more than a priest, you need a fucking miracle.
Just say those and count on me. Come here, you wretch. Ready and willing. I'm here. I have the best you can do. I'm here. Not a problem.
I am here.
Great thing about those shoes, they get you to the archers in the nick of time.
Come here, you wretch. I stand ready.
This is going to have to be a good room to rest in.
You can count on me.
I do not have spells for that. Voila! Feeling good about myself. And nothing searchable. This enormous round table is ornamented with elaborate dwarven inscriptions. This is the puzzle room, basically. If you look very closely at the puzzle room here, you will see that it's very difficult to discern different symbols on the table. But, in fact, they are different. As we were told by the guy earlier, though, the lowered hammer here is also there's a secret door. Oh, that leads to the great
You can count on me.
Whoa! Back up. Back up. Back up, holy
and
shit.
deliver. Expect no quarter. Please fight I am on
Draws near.
Alright, so running into that room, as you can see, is non-advisable.
Very well.
In other words, I advise you not to do that. Let's go ahead and search the rest of this place.
May the power
Come
tear
here,
you
you wretch.
I'm gonna tear something asunder. Holy ball sack! Get that fucking mage.
Yes.
We're gonna light him up like a Christmas tree.
Your desire?
What is it you require?
I have no idea how many magic missiles are about to
I await your
I mean,
instructions.
fucking magic missile kingdom.
Is that the best you could do?
shit don't faze me.
Is that the best you can do?
You have me.
It's time to put a neutralized poison on the guys here.
Is that the best you can do? Cannot go far.
Shit.
Is that the best you can do?
What? Is that all?
One hit point. One fucking hit point left. You better kill that guy quick.
I am ready as
And
always.
when I mean quick, I mean quicker than that.
At your service. Say
That's what I mean by quick.
Alright.
1 out of 125 hit points generally means close to death.
It shall be done.
Only thing I can do at that point is save and do that. And that's how I roll, son. Whew! That was a terrible little drow battle. That little wizard was he's a little asshole. Holy majoli. Oh man, we got some shit to collect. You just can't pass up magic stuff. That's a magic. Oh yeah.
Oh yes, I'm here. Very
Oh
well.
yeah, she's here. You can't pass up this shit on the ground. Talking about Magic Kingdom here. Longsword +1, longsword +1, longsword on the floor. Light crossbow, chainmail +1, longsword +1. Alright, so we're going to sell all this stuff eventually. We're going to get some magic bolts out of this,
What?
which should be good for our
Your
dwarf.
desire.
Bolts of lightning, bolts of biting. Oh, you know he digs it. Sword +1. These are acts of caged souls. Wow, +5. +5 versus cadaverous undead. With each stroke, liberation. We'll give that to our dwarf. Chainmail and a dagger +1. Alright. Well, we're going to hang on to that because that's good money.
I stand ready.
Good money.
Yes, it shall be done.
Mithril field plate armor +2. Who's gonna wear that good stuff? Holy majoli! Hell yeah! Splint mail's going on the ground. -2, -4, -4. Now we're talking. Heavy crossbow of accuracy. Guess what? Fuck your shit of defense. +2, +7 to Thaco. Sell that. That's getting sold. Put that in the sold pile right there. Brandish is gonna be our new sell dude. We're selling his shit. Large shield. Yeah. I don't even need the large shield anymore. It's too weak. It's weak sauce. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Fuck it.
At your command. You can count on me.
Bring it, buddy. Bring it. Oh, shit.
I am ready.
Let that
I await
guy
your
out quick.
instructions.
You have my attention.
No water!
I'm telling you, man. Two
I
mages.
see.
You can't beat it, man.
My sword is yours.
Those fucking magic missiles from Barden bitches. Just no comparison.
Just very well.
No fucking way. Alright, that's all cleared. I don't think these assholes care anything of note. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. Let's go back to the puzzle room and try not to get slaughtered by walking over all the wrong shit. The key here is to look at the different symbols. You got a hammer, half raised off the anvil, double axes, and 2 rings there. You gotta remember the 3 symbols.
I'm here. Ready, duty call.
So remember those 3 symbols when coming into this room.
Duty call.
Alright?
I'm here.
Alright. So here we go.
I shall see to it.
The pathway is the pathway of the 3 symbols. You walk on anything else, it's no bueno. Now we're looking for the 2 axes. I'm gonna save. I can't tell if it's those 2 or the other 2. Alright. And then obviously it's the rings here. I believe once you do that,
Aye.
creates a staircase back in the other adjacent room.
Aye.
And now I can lift the hammer. That's right. There we go.
It shall be done.
Now we can go down deeper. Plus we get 56,000 XP to boot. That's right, nothing wrong
I
with
am
that.
on it.
Jesus Christ. Was that really called for? The massive gear mechanism for the retractable stairwell is still creaking from the recent operation.
I stand ready.
I'm afraid to fucking
Very well.
move. Ver's note. This trap has left me for dead, but it's just as well. I've felt the evil within me since the moment I stepped foot in this crypt. My actions no longer are my own. My thoughts confused and my will gone. Perhaps another will discover the disturbance before it manages to overcome them. I found another route with a gaping hole in one of the prison cells in the Orog-infested area above this chamber. But that led me to yet more of their foul kind, large grotesque beasts that I could have sworn was speaking with me. Perhaps the evil was within my mind even then. Alright, sick of carrying on these fucking notes. And you know what? Fuck your book too. Actually, I'll keep the book.
At your command.
Looks like you're just destined to take a fireball to the dome
Aye.
piece. Which is why I am resting. Thank you very much. You suddenly feel very, very cold. Defiler, have you two come to desecrate the remains of our home? Absolutely not. Then why do you disturb the Temple of Moradin? I am merely passing through. That will prove rather difficult, as Tarakin still layers in the tears of the dead. While he lives, you cannot pass. Tarakin? Tarakin is a wretched necromancer that came to Dawn shortly after the strife that put an end to our community. He is well aware of the tragedy that gripped Dawn's Deep, and knew it would serve as fertile ground to continue his research. What is he researching? During the construction of Deep, we had a misfortune of uncovering a cavern that housed an ancient vortex of negative energy plane. Now I don't know if some being that is plane felt our presence, or if the vortex itself was disturbed by the intrusion, but shortly after, undead began to appear. And these undead invaded Dorn's Deep? At first it was merely a skeleton or two. Nothing we couldn't handle. But over time we received more and more reports of undead sightings. In the end, I don't think any of us were prepared for what would become known as the Battle of the Dead. How did the battle begin? One morning our community awoke to the screams of the son of Jamoth. He'd been playing within one of the caves near the forge and claimed he had seen a small group of skeletons. We sent a few men down to investigate. They returned, badly wounded. What had they found? Hundreds of skeletons, zombies, ghouls. Other undead had suddenly appeared in the vortex of the cave, preparing to attack the settlement. With time working against us, we assembled our remaining soldiers and would fall to vanquish the deceased. But hundreds of undead with even greater numbers to follow? The dwarves would have been greatly outnumbered. Hundreds. No, Dawn's dwarf would concede defeat while our community was threatened. Our wounded began to accumulate, and many of the brethren joined their attackers in spiritual unrest that day. Just as it appeared that we might have to retreat, a miracle occurred. A miracle? From within the tides of flesh and bone emerged Jamoth, hacking at the dead around him with fevered glee, bellowing with laughter. With each swing of his weapon, the undead around him disintegrated, regardless of whether he struck them or not. It was a beautiful sight to see, my friend. So the undead fell around him just by his presence? How is this possible? Jamoth and our community were touched by Moradin that day. We later discovered the vortex had brought forth the undead was somehow reversed, returning the spirits to their home with the plane of negative energy. Then Tarakin came along. As a necromancer, he must have heard about the vortex, correct? Yes. Once our community was no longer inhabited these chambers, Terrican took up residence in the Hall of Heroes with the determination to restore the Vortex. He is convinced that if he unlocks its secrets, he will be able to manipulate all vortices throughout Faerun. How? It seems the energies of the vortex would kill any man that approached it. Terrican knew no mortal man could ever master the vortex. Shortly after his arrival in our home, he began preparing himself for the rituals necessary to become a lich. Fortunately, Terrican must have neglected some of the proper enchantments, as the power he wields are inferior to much of his kind. If so, can you stop him? Terrican is much more powerful than I. I am fortunate that I continue to inhabit these chambers of my own mind. Once Terrican learns of any dead within these halls, he seeks to destroy their will with his necromantic arts. Anything that lives, he slays. I could destroy Terrican for you. That would not be an easy task. You cannot destroy Terrican by striking him down. It is his life force that sustains him, not his shell. Life force? Liches store their life forces within specially constructed phylacteries. Most liches go to great lengths to protect their phylacteries, often placing them in the remote locations where no one can find them, but safeguarding them with enchantments. Tarakana reveals his phylactery is safest closest to him, and he has placed it within the crypt in the Hall of Heroes. So, all we have to do is reach there and destroy it. The phylactery is not something that can be destroyed by common means. To destroy it, you need to remove it from the plane, a daunting task to be certain. No less daunting than other impossibilities we've been forced to endure in the coming north. How can we remove this phylactery from the plane? That is where fortune favors us. The very fortress that Tarek can study in can destroy him as well. It lies within the Hall of Heroes inside the tomb of Jamoth. Any undead being, regardless of power, is pulled back to the dreadful plane of existence upon entry into the tomb. That is why I have never been able to enter the tomb myself. So I will need to take the phylactery inside Jamoth's tomb to destroy Tarakian. Does not sound too difficult. But to reach the Hall of Heroes, you will need to pass through the Tears of the Dead, where Tarakian resides. Not only that, but the great door to the Hall of Heroes is locked, and I'm certain that Tarakian possesses the key. If you defeat Tarakin's physical form, make haste for the Hall of Heroes, for he will only be subdued a short while. I'll see what I can do. Let me ask you some other shit. Certainly. What would you like to know? I'd like to know about the conflict that occurred here. 2 catastrophes occurred within Dorn's Deep. The first was the destruction of our community at the hands of the orcs. More recently, there has been the occupation of our cemetery, the Tears of the Dead, by the necromancer Tarakin. I must take my leave. Farewell. My voice is being thrown out. Shit.
My sword is yours.
So anyways, at this point, we have to travel to the Tears of the Dead.
Expect no
This is where you get attacked by lots of undead.
I am by your side.
I waited so patiently.
Just say the word. You can count on me. Ready. Ready and willing. Come here, you wretch. You can count on me. I'm here.
Good time to save. Oh, you can't save. There's foes nearby, you silly rabbit.
Aye.
May the power tear you asunder!
I stand. Aye.
Yeah?
At your command. I shall see to it.
I am here. Vita mortis
I hear ya. Not a
Mage Dagger +3. All right. Bonus 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's totally going in her hands. That's totally going there, because you know what that means. Another magic missile. Detect evil, resist fear. Knock. Luck, let's see. There's next turn, another +1. I'll take another luck. And most definitely, yet another fireball.
at your service.
No, she doesn't. She just has to have it in her person.
How can I?
Aye. Is that
Makes
all?
it sweet. Shields. +1 shield of strength. Armor class bonus 2. +1 bonus of strength. Oh, yeah. Give him 19 strength. +5 versus missile weapons. Oh, we're definitely giving that to the cleric. She's going to get another -1, and she's going to get a lot of missile weapon protection. You can just throw that small shield on the fucking ground. That's worthless. And we'll give the reinforced large shield to Ronstadt. Wherever he decides to use it. Some good finds there. Some good finds.
What, Jordan?
That's probably most likely the lich's lair. Not quite ready to go there.
My sword is yours. Aye.
Not only have all this other fantastic undead to destroy.
I'm here. Easy as goblin pie. Oh!
Come on, you're supposed to be good at finding traps. Are you guys gonna just
say
let
the
the
word.
skeleton kick your ass? Come on, do something. Couldn't even see the little bony pecker.
Right then. Should do.
Hey, I found that trap. This is like a fucking treasure trove. Right. I think we scoured that western part of the cave there good enough. Pass this all along to the mages. Uh-oh. Bullets of +2 fire. Sweet baby Jesus. Hang on to those for a minute. More armor +1. Some basic shit here. We're going to give to Brandish. He's going to sell all that goody-goody. Dagger +1 and a shield we need to identify. Let's save and see if we can do that. Cannot rest here, so we'll have to identify later. And until next time, I will see you guys. I hope you enjoyed the videos. And we'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, we will have a great fight with the lich. And we will steal his phylactery. And he won't be coming back after we do that. So it's going to be really fun. Yeah.